What's up, YouTube? We are back at it again. We are looking at some Romain. I got requested this on Patreon. By the way, we're over here. Best way to get me is on Patreon. So a lot of requests do come from there. You can DM me. I get notifications on my phone, or you can just drop it in the requests. Literally the first box there or the first post there. It's free. Make an account. Come say what's up. Yeah, make sure you're subscribed to. This is Romain Axisa. I am subscribed. I did like the video. We're looking at Time After Time. Isn't that like Cyndi Lauper or something? I'm just kidding. Live at Saint Augustine's Chapel. Cool. We know Romain. Done a bunch of his stuff, but usually it's with a couple other goons. If you like what I do, please like, comment down below, subscribe. Of course, appreciate the artist first. Go support Romain. Let's put some headphones on and check out what we got on Time After Time. 6 minutes long.
Can you hear it play? The regretful sound of silence. Take this kid old pain away. All we've learned here was violence. Time after time, we will bury our sins, it's all we've known. Crime after crime, soon there'll be nothing out here calling home. Never too young to die. When the old don't learn the lesson, many angels will fly. Is anyone home in heaven?
Ooh, I don't want to pause this too much. Never too young to die. When the old, what do you say? When the old are listening, or something to that effect.
The angels will fly, learn the lesson.
Won't learn when the old won't learn a
When the
lesson.
old don't learn the lesson.
And
Many angels will fly. Is anyone home in heaven?
that's powerful. Think about that. What he's talking about is just essentially, well, at a macro perspective, he's talking about, the way that I see it, and I could be wrong, but in the grand scheme of thing, humans are inherently, by and large, self-destructive, to each other, to pretty much everything. We are parasites on this world, just destroying everything in our paths, from our resources to those that we share this planet with, plants, animals, whatever, each other. That's just how we're made. And unfortunately, in the sort of micro look at it with the each other context, it's and I don't know when this was written. I don't know if this has specific ties to what's going on anywhere in the Middle East, or really anywhere. I mean, this could apply really to any point in time, because there's always and this could be something as granular as just somebody who, you know, just he's talking about dying though, so it could be in relation to a single murder, a mass murder, a really anything, but just the act of destruction, death, the harm that we cause each other, and the line that when the old refuse to listen, or when when they're not listening, it's basically like, um, as a life progresses, you get sort of set in a train of thought or a way of thinking, that's of the school of thought that you're from, which unfortunately, technically, is the older school of thought, which is kind of the get yours mentality, which is no matter what's in your way or in the way or of the collective, your collective interests as a group, um, then sacrifices must be made, and it's sort of a hard stance on that with regards to younger lives. I'm sorry, I'm getting long-winded here. Let's go.
Time after time, we'll bury our sins, it's all we've known. Crime after crime, soon there'll be nothing out here, we're calling home.
He's saying hey, but he's elongating it. That's a cry for help. It's a crying tone, in a I mean, and it's right after he's talking about like it just crime after crime. When does it end, sort of thing. He's just it's despair in his voice. It's this reaction of just, it's a scared scream, you know. Um,
Be nothing out here, we're calling home.
Wow. Really, really interestingly put together. I mean, if you notice, like when he kicked his, when he kicked the loop in and let the melody run, and then just started kind of going on top of that, um, the facial expressions. Um, that was the that was written by a man that is in very obvious. The song was written out of pain, and he's wearing his emotion through song, because that's what he knows how to do. That's the language that he speaks in. Um, Merci, Romain. That was beautifully sad. Um, it's 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 interesting how that arrangement was set up. It he told his story and his thoughts initially, and then excuse me, and then he kind of like translated those thoughts into emotion and into song, and didn't say a word for the second half of the song. Almost like, just letting letting the song build to a point of where no more words were spoken, and it just sort of like a wait and see. um and it has an interesting progression with the narrative that he was kind of explaining throughout, or what I guess the from my perspective, from what the kind of the undertones of what the meaning of the song is, with regards to, you know the the life and the what's happening around. When does it stop? He stopped it, and then it became peaceful but sad. And he referenced, something to the effect of, soon there'll be nothing left. I mean, when we start running out of people and things to destroy, essentially, there's going to be, we're going to destroy each other and ourselves, inevitably. And that's the second half of it. It's just song, no lyrics, no speaking. It's just, it's searching for beauty, but it's not finding it, right? And then it sort of ends abruptly, almost like it could have finished a lot of different ways. It sort of dies out, and he did that on purpose. But yeah, I haven't really seen a whole lot of solo work by him, but I should probably be paying attention. That was fantastic, and kind of, yeah, just very, just sad, beautifully sad. I don't know how else to put that, but it's there's a lot of pain behind that. And it's interesting too, because like he chose to shoot that in a church, um or yeah, it said it's a chapel, right? St. Augustine's, okay. And it was really cold. You could tell, because when he got into some of his more elongated notes, you could actually see his breath. um and I think that that's a little symbolic as well, because that breath died out when the vocals died out. So it's when there's no more breath, something's dead, right? um I'm not sure if that was done on purpose, probably not, but just little nuances like that. It didn't need, a song like that doesn't need theatrics or, bells and whistles added. It's very great in its kind of just raw, you know form. But anyways, I gave my long-winded thoughts kind of at the beginning. I think those kind of, I still sort of feel the same about it. Didn't really change my thoughts on where he was going with that, or I guess the meaning of it. I don't think he's trying to. I'm not sure he's trying to prove anything with that. It's just like it's more of one of those take a look around songs. Like, really step outside of, and you know look at humanity as a whole, but in a vacuum. As in, you're outside, and look what, just if it's simple, the acts to each other. I mean, I could go on for days, but anyways, go support Romain, please. Go like and subscribe, and yeah, if you like what I do, like, comment down below, subscribe. That was beautiful. Have a wonderful rest of your St. Patty's Day. Wear some green. We'll talk to you.